Right, so engine strip down begins. Just quickly run through what's what. Obviously alternator, lower balance shaft, upper balance shaft, obviously tensioner, fuel pump pulley, water pump, thermostat housing goes to the bottom hose. Alternator, obviously, as you know, I don't use that as an alternator because I've got a top mount one. I've just got it fitted for the vacuum system. This obviously oil filter housing, oil cooler pipes in and out, oil drip back for the turbo. This is a extra that I fitted because I've got a electronic oil pressure gauge. It's an adapter kit. You can't actually buy them for Mitsubishi L200s, but a Subaru Impreza have the same thread. So that would be the oil pressure switch there, a standard one, and that's the gauge to operate the electronic oil pressure system. It screws, you get an adapter and it screws into where the oil switch would normally go. The only thing you have to bear in mind is you need an earth for the switch. So all I done was drilled it, tapped it and put an M6 stud and a nut on there, and then I just run a separate earth for the switch. Apart from that, it's all standard. What I'm going to do is just pause you a bit while I flip it over and just show you the crank and everything, so bear with me. Right, hopefully you're still there. There we go, sumps off, oil pickup there, normally sits like that in the sump. The gauze, obviously before reassembling the engine we'll make sure that's nice and clean and everything. There's a sump, mine has a splash panel on it, so it sits like that roughly. And what I'll do is I'll obviously clean that all up. Sump, bog standard sump. All I've done on mine to stop it corroding is move the stupid plate with the foam on it that holds all the water in, and that's why they rust. Apart from that, pretty good. What I'm going to do now is strip it all down into individual items and then run through everything, show you where the oil pumps are located, which is actually behind this housing here. It runs off a couple of gears, which is run by the bottom pulley. You can tell a fly-by-wire front casing if you ever have to replace one, because they have these two hole studs here, bolt holes here for the crank sensor to go on. Pre-fly-by-wires don't have these, but apart from that they're virtually the same. So anyway, I'll start stripping it all down and I'll report back later. Many thanks, bye.